Hello and welcome to Mechanical Mastery. This episode, we are gonna play a bit around with reaching the next tier of power crystals, or whatever they're called, and we're gonna try and build up a system that almost automates them. There are still a few things that we will work on in future episodes, but we have the basic structure of it ready here. It's very much thermal inspired. So the first thing that we want to get going with was upgrading our blast furnaces, because one thing is great that they are very functional in their current state, but we do also need them to be slightly more usable when we want to build up automation, that kind of thing. And at the moment, we cannot insert our extract from them. So in order to do that, we do need, I need a few more chests as well. We do need 2 hoppers, and then we need the, what are they called? The steel plates. I think there should be 27, so 27 for each of them. So let's go up and start with a bit of demolition here. I do hope that it doesn't fall in between the cracks. Did I get everything? Yep, I did. There we go. So, having these here, we can now take them and combine them with steel plates, and that gives us the reinforced blast plates. The cool thing about this is that it becomes a slightly different type of structure, though. So it's not quite the same as before, but it is very, very, very cool in the sense that it allows us to basically, basically automate the structure now. And that is something I am really, really glad for. Let's see, where did it go? There. I forgot to bring my hammer. Let's go grab the hammer there. So like that, we now have a fancy little structure up there. And that gives us the next level of blasting. They are not wrong. They are definitely not wrong. With this structure here, it also goes slightly faster, and it's possible to actually upgrade it even further. There is the 2 inputs on the sides. So let's see, can I do it while standing on it? I can. There's these 2 inputs here on the sides, which is the preheater, I think they're called. So the preheater here is possible to blast additional power into it, but at the cost of RF. And we don't have any major RF production yet. Our windmills from last time do provide enough for day-to-day use, but not for automation as of yet. But yeah, this here is the first step in our quest towards being able to automate the furnaces. And yeah, I just wanted to upgrade them as the first thing so that that's out of the way. See, I did have a bit more over here, right? Yep. I did also start the building of the structure. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where this ends up. My idea here is to actually take 2 stacks of this. My idea here is to have some sort of a farm going on here in the middle as a centerpiece, maybe. Or do I want to have this as the computer place of the gathering? I'm not sure yet. I'll figure that out as I get going. Actually, I know I want the farm in the middle. The computer can live wherever. It doesn't really matter, because as soon as we get it wireless, it's just an interface in your inventory. So first of all, we need a whisker, and the whisker goes together with and creates the mechanical mixer. These here are actually for later building, maybe in this episode or maybe next time. But I might be going towards the if there's time for it in this episode here, towards the regular mechanical essence, hopefully. But first of all, we need a few mechanical bearings. We need quite a few of the windmill sails, and we do need some mechanical harvesters. The other items that I actually need from that was the saw. What is that? What does that actually entail? I forgot to craft it up. I can craft them. Let's start with 4 and see where that ends up. So that allows me to have the farm. I want to have an industrial hemp farm going. I think I can build a small one right here. So if we go up here, right around here, no, one more. And here we would like the windmill bearing. Pointing the other way, please. And actually, damn. I can actually kill myself there, it looks like. I need to be a bit mindful of that. What are they called from Create? The chassis, I think it is, right? Yeah, I think it's the chassis that we want. The radial chassis, yeah. Do I want 1 or 2 of them? Probably want 2 of them. Want 1 for here and 1 for the other one. Really miss to have an elevator or something that quickly can get me up to places. Nope. This is not my strongest skill. It did come up here, however, so that's excellent. So actually for now, craft a little bit like this, maybe. Yeah, maybe something like this. It is kind of limiting with the amount of different types of building materials that you have here, what you can actually, how fancy you can build. It's also a great exercise in limited design, as in make something look as good as possible with a limited set of elements. Click and hold to edit. Oh. It's a fancy new way that they have set up the interactions here. If I do like that first, then I want, let's say, 4 out in one way. I wonder. Yeah, I need to be mindful of how I do this, otherwise I'm going to be pushed off. So if I start this one here, it is functional. Perfect. Now I just need to build up the entire thing. I'm not gonna be fancy or anything with this one here. It is just gonna be a plain old. How many do I actually need to place here? Oh. Be mindful of the step. Or what is it that it says in London? Please mind the gap. Something like that. When you're down in the tubes there. Yeah, I can build one more. Perfect. It's gonna be an okay design, I think. Nothing fancy, nothing amazing here, but just a quick, small build. And there we have a very strong breeze. Yeah, I will 100% go back and redesign that one at some point, but for now that serves the purpose of what we need it for. We want to have a farm here. It's also completely over-dimensioned towards like slightly crazy side of things as well. Place you here, that should be excellent. Can I then take a radial chassis here and then place sauce, not sauce, I likely need to do the, how do I do that? So there is a way to create slime. So what I want here is the glue. So if we start up with that chain of thought, if I can actually hit the correct buttons on my keyboard. So if we want glue here, we want some slime. In order to get some slime, we can do the dough and lime dye. Lime dye should be easy enough because we believe we have cactus here, right? We do. So we can easily take just a stack of cactus and use it as fuel. So that should create that one. We do have plenty of bone meal here, so not a problem. And even if we just do like that, we have plenty of bone meal. So we have more than enough of that. How do I get... So in order to get wheat, I guess I need to do like that. Yes. Okay, that worked. Drop stuff up that I don't actually... Thermal cultivation. I've never been a fan of it. It sounds a bit odd, but thermal cultivation for me is like one of those things that are completely useless because it's not powerful enough to be worth your time, and it comes at a bother of most other things. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try and keep it like that. I think this should work. Oh, jump on this one. So something like this here works. There we go. So let's see. If I place you down here, oh, I can. So I can kind of quickly make a ton of wheat. That also means that I can make the, let me just see here. Wasn't there the tablet thingy? That one. I can make it, I just need a few invert plates. Invert, didn't I craft a ton of that at some point? I did, and I can easily toss it in here. Perfect. And while I wait on that one, I can craft a few more here. I don't actually know how many I need, but a few. So I need 8 of this here for the thing I wanted to build here. So the infinite steak. Infinite fuel. Oh, nice. Fuel will be provided via your EMs. Okay, cool. I wonder how that would work. So yeah, if I have the invar here, I can easily craft it. And how much is for that one? That's not actually that difficult to craft. Okay. Cool. So let's see here. 16 of each of these. And then we have 32 lime dye. We have more than enough. Let's actually look at the dough then. So the dough is water mixed with wheat flour. And wheat flour comes from grinding down wheat. So let's toss some of this in here. And we will get it here. I've been in the process of crafting a good amount of sand. Which is excellent, I think. It's really, really simple. I think that was all of it, right? Yes, I think so. Still need to find a better input-output for the wheels over there, but yeah, for now that's functional. So we can take the water. I did have an infinite source right here. There we go. And then mix it up. This almost feels like something that would be fun to actually automate at some point. I wonder if it's at all necessary to do so, but I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Okay, I want 16 at least. My guess here is that I will... Actually, there might be a reason for automating it. I don't know if there's a better way of getting slime in the future. But I don't know. I don't know if I need this for anything. I might. Oh, I can use it as power generation. Yeah. I don't know. Slitake spores. What is that? What can this be? Oh, this can be used for. And this one here is probably, yeah, okay. So I can actually generate it in a different way. Okay, cool. So there is a bit of a use for it in the future. Where did I put my... There. So now we should have 16 slime balls. Perfect. And that creates the super glue. Super glue is kind of important. So let's take a look here. What do we actually... Before we take a look at that, we need to create the liner chassis, I think. Because what? Now I need 2 of them. I actually think I should remove that one here and place a liner chassis here instead. And then it needs to be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 out. Yep. And then put this one in your offhand and then like that. Let's see. Does that work? Except that it turns the wrong way. It does work. Only place when anchored is right. Only place near initial angle. Always place when stop. Yeah, that's fine. But I do need you to turn the other way. Can I get... Do I need to set something in there, or can I actually tweak the windmill up here? Still creating the same amount. It just looks wrong. Oh, that looks actually great. So this works. Excellent. But I don't want you to run right now. So the next thing here we need is some sort of... I think I'm going to create a barrel for it. And place that on it somewhere. Yeah. Something like that. And then we need an interface to get stuff out of it. Can we make that like drop it directly down shoot right here or something? That was a far down. I've forgotten that I only made it too deep there. Yeah. This should work fine. If I just take up some of the seats here. Let's see. We also need the, what are they called? From Create, you have the inventory something, right? The portable storage interface, that was the one. Almost like I said, just completely different. So if you take one of those, actually we need 2 of them. One for connection and one for the other place. So if I go like, no, without looking down, if I go like that, I might need to do this together with that one. that should work. Right. Everything here is hooked up correctly. It looks like it. I still need to be mindful of where I jump down. And as this interface here has now connected downwards here, we can actually place the other interface. Where did it go? There. Like that. Nope, the other way around. Oops. I'll be right back. And now we need a drawer here. So let's take a 1x2 drawer. We do I want a few more chutes maybe? Because I don't want it to be all the way up there. I actually want it to be a bit further down. I'm slowly regretting that I built this layer so far down. But yeah. So there, it's actually working. not that I wanted it to work right now. I do want it to work. I just didn't want it to output everything. So that works, and that one. So all of that should be fine. I can then grab an item up here. What's it called? The dark EMC link. Yeah. Slightly annoying that it doesn't reach all the way. Oh well. Let's see, we needed a few more of the seeds as well. And now it's slowly flowing down there. My hope is that by doing this, we should be able to... So with the machine up there running, we have quite a good buildup of hemp produce, both fibers and seed. And we can actually take that and directly pipe it into, let's see, like that. So that should continuously generate a good amount. Hopefully this works. Right, it has a limitation of how many it can push out per second, but I can always add a few more of the EMC links here in order to speed it up. So let's actually just quickly take a look here. EMC links, you have different speeds. So you can take X amount of items per second. Okay, shouldn't be a problem though. I just have a backlog that it needs to go through, I think. Let's see. But yeah, that is the first build of today. A small passive EMC farm. This ensures us that we never, ever will run out of EMC. It is highly, I wouldn't say bad, but it's not a great way for me to have this set up. Such a big windmill for such a small machine, but it is functional for now. I did plan on setting up another one. Do we want to do that today? Actually, I think I want to focus differently though. So I'm going to pivot a bit here. I'm going to focus on the next tier so that we can get into mechanism. So the next tier here requires us to create the regular mechanical essence. It requires a bronze, a steel, and an invar. So all those three, and then it also takes the basic mechanical essence that we are already generating here. Completely out of power again, so maybe we want to toss in a few power generating thingies. There we go. Now it will live up in be lively in a minute again, once it gets enough feed into all of them. But yeah, the first step that we want to do here is that instead of pushing this out here, once we're ready, we're actually going to take, remove this one here and then just output the mechanical essence. I think it's the mechanical essence I need here, right? Yeah, so I'm going to remove this servo and replace it with another one, with an output towards the next one. Maybe based on what I actually have right now, I just wanna, I think I want to do that directly now. So if I take you, and then just toss in a storage solution right now. So something like simple draw, just so that it can output them. And then we can, and I did configure this one up to automatically output, yeah. So now this one here will continuously generate more and more of them, and then we can use them in the later productions. Cool. If we start from the output and walk in from there, we basically know that we have this one here coming over that needs to go into a basin. So we know we have the mechanical essence that comes into a basin. So if we place you here, we know that you need a mixer on top of you. From that point on, we know that we want the bronze production. Let's say we want the bronze production over here. So if we take 2 of these, we need copper and tin for bronze, and we need 2 pulverizers and 1 induction smelter. Right? Yes. And we need 1 of the servos as well. And we need the rod die. Okay. So what we want here is to have, let's see. We have a bit of power cabling. I think I'm gonna switch over to the mechanism powers because they are easier to work with and they actually behave as I want them to behave. So my thought around building up this here is that we want an induction smelter here. That one here has inputs from both sides and output to the bottom. Yeah? Maybe we wanted 1 higher up actually. So if we then take the induction here, place you here, we then have the multi-server down below here, which is the rod that comes out. So you have input from the top and output to the bottom. If I want it in the same height as this actually needs to go 1 higher. We can do that, not a problem. Where did it go? That one. Yep. And then if we want to craft the buffers, I'm probably gonna regret having these type of buffers here at some point, but for now, I'm just gonna craft a buffer there. And you here should have a polarizer on each side, and each of them, no, I don't actually want you there. I want you on top. So on top here, and one of you should be configured to rock copper, the other one should be tin. And if I ask you to pull out automatically, you do. If I ask you to pull out automatically, you do. Perfect. And then you can output to the side and you can output to the other side. So this here should, that should actually not work. No, that's my bad. Okay, let's try that again. We need the induction furnace on top of that. So we need the induction furnace. Where are you? Not that one. That one. So induction furnace there. And then the 2 polarizers. I think this was the polarizers for that side. And that one is for the other one. I do like that their small icons here updates depending on how it's configured. And if I now put you 2 here, I could actually have them down there as well. But yeah, no. It's fine. So you here should pull out copper, and you here should pull out tin. So they will pulverize 10 and they will then put it into an induction furnace. The induction furnace will then take them and create bronze. Because 3 copper and 1 tin creates 1 bronze ingot, or 4 bronze ingots. This also means that there is going to be significantly more tin here than there is going to be copper, and the limiting factor will be the copper. I can, however, later on expand this a bit so that we have 3 coppers instead of the way that it is right here. But this here should be functional. I'm wondering, can I just for now steal a bit of power from here? We still need to set up a proper power generation. Did I not hook everything up? I did not. I do also have some power stuff here that I don't actually need. So let's remove those. There we go. So that was the first bit of this. Oh, I need to put it in the rod here before it starts crafting, otherwise we will be sorely annoyed. Output. Oh, this one also creates appetite. Right. Actually, let's see. What does this one here pulverize into? Could create the destroy everything else. Pulverize. So it will have gold, or it will have copper. And if I make a draw below it just to capture the gold, then that should be an okay solution, maybe. I don't know. It does sound a bit hacky though. But let's see. And I'm guessing that tin has the appetite. Where did it go here? Tin. Tin in pulverizer. There we go. So it has appetite as a chance. Okay. I definitely do want a few draws here, and then I can always make them infinite thingies. And then void excess. Want you to be there. I want this. So if I do like that, let's see if this actually works. I might also need to actually create the auxiliary thingy. What are they called? The auxiliary cactus that destroys excess non-primary outputs. So far so good. Oh, we have the first bronze rods. Perfect. Next up is the Invar. Invar is similar in construction. So we do need an induction smelter. We do need 2 pulverizers. We do need 2 of the EMC links. We do need iron and nickel. And we do need a servo press with a gear insertion in it. I think I can actually just build it right next to it here. So similar structure. 2 inputs. Do you have an EMC value? No, you don't. That is also a good sign. So I want iron in one of you. I want nickel in the other one. So nickel, iron. I want you to pull from the top and insert here and similar here. That should start working. You can actually already now start doing your thing here. Let's see, this one here probably also have some secondaries. We can get some nickel. That's actually perfect. That's not a problem. Well, it could be a problem if it... We'll deal with that when we get there. This one here has copper as a secondary. Ooh, that could actually have been piped over into that one. Anyway, for now, I'm gonna put 2 draw below it, and then I can deal with the when I get a better infrastructure. Because I have an idea that this localized production of resources is only a thing right now, but in the future, it's not gonna be the way that we do things. So we also do have a multi-server here that takes input from the top, outputs to the bottom. And I do also need a buffer chest for storing the stuff that it generates. Actually, let me check something here. I can craft a... there's a flint one, right, that downgrades it? Yes, I think I want that one. I think I want a few of those. I was just thinking that I don't want a full 2000 rods. I don't need 2000 rods, at least not right now. And it would be significantly better just to downgrade it so that I don't end up with that amount. I do need one more of you though. See, can I? Okay, I probably need 4 of them. So, you here. So I cannot install it in this drawer. Is that because I have too many things in there right now? It was. So I'm already at the limit of how many it can actually take. That's fine. That's fine. I want to have you there as well. Perfect. You want you there. I want this one here to auto object that way. I want you to auto object both ways. Copper, I want to go in here. I hope that it prioritizes downward copper, and it can prioritize the other one here. Otherwise, maybe I can filter. I'm not sure if the item there can filter it in. Can't this go into an induction? Yeah, okay. Why output into induction? Because the induction has not been configured to allow stuff in. So that should be good. Let's see if that actually works. Iron, you don't want to just take iron and cook it up. What would iron actually go into if it goes in there alone? Iron ingot. Why is this not outputting everything? I have seen a problem here. If I ever run out of nickel here, it's gonna be bad. Oh, that's great. So now we just need you to actually auto function. And I probably need to consider my power generation as being completely trashed by this. And yeah, I definitely do not have a sustainable power generation for this right now. So that creates the invar gears, right? Yes, that's the invar gear. That's the bronze rod. I don't need those things right now. I don't need that. I need that. And then I just need the steel gear. And the steel gear can be crafted with a bit of steel in a multi-press again. I did craft one, right? I also I'm running around with one. So might as well take the one I'm running around with. So I think I'm going to do this. And that's why I have the 2 steel production units here that can actually craft all the steel I need. I can then toss a bit in there and then see how that goes. I do need to power it though. Something like that. This is starting to take shape. We are almost at the point where we have a structure that's fully functional. And now we have 3 outputs here. As soon as this one actually outputs. This seems to be running. Oh, right. So this here actually... Why are you still not outputting? Oh, maybe auto output? Cool. I might have to void stuff here though, but let's see. For now, it's just a bonus that they come in there. No, it's not. So we do need to void them. That's exactly what I didn't want to see. Oh. Yeah, okay. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. We do have a good amount of steel now. So let's take a look. We take, just to be verify, we just need to take them. So, yeah, that should be fairly easy. Let's say we take 8 of you. We take 8 of you. We do have 8 of them as well, yeah. So that should create a good bunch of the first ones that we need. And we then have 16. Yes, so 16, 8, 8, and 8. That should craft everything that we need here. Now we just need to have the power over here. I think I can steal some from there. Yes, I think I can. I need a couple of belts and I need a gear. And I'm just going to repeat this. This is temporary. I'll take you from here. Can you reach all the way over here? You can. And then I can place the gear here. And then have that built up to be in the height of reaching that one. Yep. And then place this last build here. And hopefully that works. Now we will get the first one of these. We do also need one more multi-serve. Did I craft one too many? Maybe I did. I'm not sure actually. Now you're placed here. Nope, 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 nope. That's not what I want. I want that one there. And I then want you, 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 and you to be there. Then I can toss you in here, and then that should generate the power. The next tier of powering things. Let's see. Did I actually... I forgot to do the bronze thingy, so I need a few bronze here. Perfect. Yay, I have more bronze. I don't need them right now, but I do have more bronze. This is slightly annoying. I doubt that it's more smart if it goes the other way, though. There we go. We do actually have a... Oh, I need that one as well. Does that also give me a boost? Oh, it gives me a nice boost. And did I have 4 more ready here? I do. Okay, so... we do technically have them. Can I use this for crafting something as well, right? Flux box. Oh, nice. So there is other crafting recipes for it. And then there's, of course, the next tier. But yeah, this is not quite yet ready yet. My idea was to have each of them. Actually, can I not just take... where is it? The logistical transport cable here. Can't I just do like this? And say, output into that one. Oh, I just want to... Nope, not like that. That works from that perspective at least. Yes. And then I can take from over here. right. That's going to be problematic. That's going to be problematic. Yeah. If we do like that. That should function pretty well. So that's technically automated. I'm just not outputting it yet to the correct place. Could this one here maybe be the solution for that? Place you here and you auto input here. I did not want you to auto input that. Yes, I know you can auto input that. I want you to only auto input this though. Can you filter those? I'm not sure if you can. If I can, that's excellent. So, thermal have a filter, right? Allows for item restriction. I need signal, but that shouldn't be difficult to craft, right? Silver, copper, redstone. I did have some here, right? Silver, a bit of copper, and some redstone. Because if I can make this that way around here. Oh yeah, I do also have the nice speedy Gonzalez thingy. I do have quite a bit of time stored in it already because it takes time to build things. And especially when you get distracted sometimes, you just leave the game running for a moment or two. So here we have the signalum, and then we can have tin ingots, and then we should be able to craft filters. I actually want two of them to have an idea for something up here. So the problem child right now would be both of them actually. So I do potentially need another one. But if I can put in a filter here, and that filters can be configured to only work with that allow list, that would be amazing. We do have 500,000 EMZ already here. That's a nice small buffer. Put it that way. 500,000. Not bad, not bad. So that actually means that I'm technically through everything here. Technically through everything. So if we up here, let's see, this one up here, put in an item filter here. You're only allowed to use those two items. So nickel and iron. That is the only two things that we want to allow you to put in. Why can't I place you there? Could you please stop that? That is because it's the wrong way around. Okay, so it does work. That's excellent. So that means that if this one or this one here generates anything that's not on the list, allowed list, then it will not put it in there. I could also just disallow the two items that I don't want to go in there. I don't think appetite can go in there at all, can it? No, it cannot. Or it has no use in there at least. Whether it can go in there is a different talk. That is all I actually needed, yeah. Do need a bit of power for this one over here if I want to do it like this. But I need to restructure this. This is definitely what I would define as a temporary build. It has its cool elements of it. There is some nice stuff in it, but yeah, the last bit is haphazardly put together, and definitely there's room for improvement there. But it's actually way more simplified than I had expected. I had expected this to be way more complex. I might even want to swap this around so that I get steel in the middle. Because steel is a provided resource into it, and then have the two other ones just to have a symmetry in it. Oh well. That said, I think that is it for this time around. We have a wonderful little next tier of things ready now. That means that I can actually, before we wrap up, let's get all the materials. Just so that we can be ready for next time and be prepared. There is quite a few nice... Ooh. Oh. That's great. Oh. Can't be obtained through EMC means, but so you will have to... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yep. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay, so that's the materials that we get this time around. Let's store them in. A bit of appetite ore. We don't really need it at the moment. What other things did we get? Just verifying. We have appetite, glowstone, osmium. Did we have osmium? Oh, good. We have uranite. Uranite is here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I think I have everything then. That's cool. Now we just need to bump up the production of things. We are eating through all our power. We do significantly need to increase that. Anyway, that's going to be a problem for future me. And apparently I cannot calculate because I have stuff in excess here. But yeah, that's again a future me problem. Oh no, we do not get enough power to actually run it, so it just keeps turning on and off. Oh, anyway, future problem me. I'll see if I can actually fix the power problem in between episodes. For now, I'll jump out and yeah, see what else I want to build next time. Thank you very much for following along. If you like what I did, toss me a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and see you out there.